Well, I'm ready. They wanted an intro, but I thought, that's so stupid.
Please welcome to the stage Mike, Tully, Rachel Wolfson, and Jason Ellis!
I guess after he just did that, it seemed kind of necessary. It's so weird to be back, even though I haven't been here. But yeah, Portland tattoo chicks, man. So cool. And everywhere I go, people are nice to me and they don't think that I'm gonna rob them because people of Portland look like they're gonna rob you more than me. And that's also a bonus. I like being underestimated. Yeah.
Is this the show?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show.
The guy said, oh, you missed it. The guy said, welcome to the show. You're here, and so is Rachel.
Oh.
But you weren't here. But yeah,
I was using the heated toilet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you actually sat on it?
You must.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this is the weirdest show I've ever. I just appear and like you guys are just here and no one said anything. Like. And by the way, there's a toilet in the back. It's why we were late. It is a heated seat.
Thought.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm too old. Sitting on toilets is bad for my roids. And I've got a hideous asshole, Rachel. I showed it to somebody the other day and they vomited.
It's not the toilet seat that's doing that to you. You need,
That's not true. Toilet seats, if you sit on them for too long when you're old, you get hemorrhoids.
Oh, that's why you need one that's like supportive. You know, with heat and
What's
like,
that? With like a little thing that like pushes your roids back up
and it
while
like
you sit
cleans,
there?
it like cleans it.
mesh
It's like a
on
car
the
wash for your ball. You know, it's like a
a
car
dick
wash
with a big
for your-
hole in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
They should make those.
And they should make it cold too.
I like how this is the start of the show.
Yeah,
It's pretty standard, Rachel.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
I think you're doing great.
Thanks. I almost got in a fight last night. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was minding my own business, smoking weed on the corner, and this guy with like more dreads than you need for one person's head, and he walked by and he said, "Boo boo 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 boo," and I said, "What?" And he said, "Boo boo 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 boo," and I'm like, "That I really studied the second one." I was like, "Not a sentence." And then his buddy circled me on a mountain bike, and I was like, so I almost beat up like two homeless. They weren't homeless. Like he could have got a job. Like he looked like, you know what I mean? He looked like, it wasn't like it was going to be fair.
Where were you?
What do you think we do? Just fucking like
Do you
hold
guys like
hands
hang
together?
out all the time? What is
No.
this?
At that moment, I was probably at a convenience store just to buy some seltzer and chips.
Jason Ellis Show, getting a feel for the streets. You know what I'm saying?
And there was...
He's on one end of the fucking...
Check it out.
And I'm on the other.
I bet you I was 3 blocks away from
Yeah.
you. And
I
the
could have
guy,
yelled out to you and you could have helped me.
I was busy because there was this guy in the store, and he's...
Tully, I got hideous dreadlocks on me. Help!
The guy ahead of me in line goes, he's like really nervous, and he goes, please tell me, this is a convenience store, he goes, please tell me you sell Bluetooth speakers. And he was holding a paper clip like it really meant something.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, the guy had already told 2 guys when they came in, put down your bags, I will mace you, let me know if you need any help.
Right.
But the guy goes, please tell me you have Bluetooth speakers. The guy goes, I don't have Bluetooth. And this voice from behind me, close to the ground, goes, I have a Bluetooth speaker. And it was
it
a
a
woman.
robot?
It was a woman in a wheelchair with an emotional support pit bull.
That's pretty much a robot.
And she sold the guy her Bluetooth speaker.
This is the weirdest fucking city I've ever been to in my whole life.
Dude, I was waiting to cross the street by the hotel, and there was 2 cars, and the light turned green, and they both just sat there. And I stood there with other pedestrians, and just nothing happened. And then it went red, and then we just kept walking. Nobody ever beeped at anybody.
No, nobody wants to kill anybody here. It's weird.
No, I have a weird Portland story. Literally an hour after I landed, I lit up a blunt on the street and I started being followed by these 2 12-year-old boys. Yeah, and I turn around. Oh, before I turn around, I just hear this voice. Can I tap that blunt? He paused. I stopped listening after "Can I tap?" I was like, wait a second.
Yeah,
What
right.
is this little boy voice?
Was one on top of the other one with a big jacket on?
It was like, what is happening? I thought for a second, I was like, I could be really cool right now, or I could go to jail. I don't know. I was like, are you guys the cops? Is this how they do it here? They just send 12-year-olds in and like Dateline, you know what I mean, to catch a predator? I don't know. This kid thought I was going to give him a hit of the blunt. And then he called me fat because I didn't.
Because you didn't?
How are you raising the children here? He called me fat because I did not give him the blunt. I was like, you weigh more than me.
Man.
It's a great city.
Yeah. Mixed emotions from different streets, I guess.
Yeah.
I had lunch and sat next to a fan. And bless his heart, bless everybody here that gives a shit about the Jason Ellis Show and came here. Thank you so much. I wasn't sure it was maybe going to be like 5 people. I'd be like, fuck, man, I didn't need that. It's merch as well. I got a manager say, I got merch. So this is almost like I'm like a professional. It's ridiculous. But anyway, you guys know because you've listened to the show, and I guess the last show that went out is not the fucking most upbeat episode that I've ever had. And this guy starts telling me, he's like, man, I saw that episode. I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, pretty tough. I'm like, yep. He's like, you better laugh. It's okay, dude. It's okay. You're not bad. But I was like, when are you going to bring up that my cat died? Because you're almost there. Like, I share so much of my life on that fucking Instagram that I was like, I'm just gonna eat a burger and relax and calm down before the show. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting divorced and my cat died. It's gonna be a great show though. It is going to be a great show because my friend Rachel smokes more weed than me, and I don't say that about anybody. But the other, like today when you were like, get passing me that blunt, I was like, I'm going inside. And then they were like, let's go to the weed store, the weed guys, they're going to show us around the weed farm. And I was like, I have had enough weed. I'm going to go back to the room, and I fucking had a nap. I can't sleep. And I had a full-on nap because I was comatose. What's the weed company's name?
Oregon's. Oh wait, the dispensary, the one. The dispensary is Mint that we went to, and then someone hooked us up with some really fire weed.
Yeah.
Oregon's finest or something.
Yeah,
fire
you guys got
as fuck.
really good weed too.
Yeah, Oregon's the best. Great weed. Great weed.
Yeah, it's a great place.
No wonder that kid wanted some. Fuck.
Right.
Hell yeah. Or is that what it is?
Oregon Roots? How do you know that?
Oregon Roots. Fuck yeah.
How did he know that?
Super fire. Oregon Roots. It's so good, you guys.
Every kid's gonna want to tap your blunt. You fat
Hey,
bitches.
they asked me to tap it, you fat bitch. I was like, whoa. Okay, you
tag.
had me. That's how I like to be spoken to. What are you, my ex?
So what have you been up to, you fat bitch?
Just tapping that, you know.
Just traveling?
Yeah. Oh, you were asking for real. You know, I don't know, just doing fat bitch activities. Yeah.
A lot of fondue.
I'll fondue it up. I will. Yeah.
I feel like fondue is like pretty stagnant of late. Like, how can they not like pick it up? You know what I mean? Like, think about basketball. Like, I don't watch basketball a lot, but they seem like they're playing pretty good these days. And skateboarding, they're doing a lot of tricks you can't do anymore. But fondue is just fondue.
Yeah.
Who's the guy pushing the limits of fondue?
Looks more like fondue, am I right?
Oh, you guys.
Fuck off, Tully.
No.
Fucking asshole. I thought I had a good thing going and you fucking ruined it.
No, but seriously, you're right. Fondue sucks now.
It doesn't suck.
That's all I'm trying to say.
It's fucking great. It's liquid cheese.
You would say that, you fat bitch.
I literally went to the thrift store right after that and bought extra large pants to show them that they were too big for me in the thrift store. Like,
just chase them down the road with giant pants. Lies, you little shit.
These are big on me.
Fucking kids, man.
Yeah, you won the war.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Jason, have you been on the dating apps here? I've been very curious
I'm
to
killing
hear
it.
your impressions of the local.
There's a lot of gay people here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, my Instagram's popping off. That's when you know that you guys are flaming. Because Grindr, sure, everybody wants to suck me off on Grindr. But Instagram's usually like, hey, I love you, you know what I mean? Oh, don't give up. It's just lately, which I love. Thanks, everybody. No one's like, fuck you, suck it, fag, which is cool. Because I don't need that right now. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's being like, don't give up, Ellis. And I'm like, oh, so many people. Not one fag out of every. It's usually at least a couple.
I get
Maybe
show me your butthole on Instagram, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't get any messages of inspiration. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Have you tried posting photos of your butthole?
I don't need to. They still want to see it.
You should just show it.
I won't.
I got mine tattooed the other day. Wow, was that a weird sensation?
See, if I showed my butthole, that's going to be my whole identity.
You think? Yeah, I disagree. I'm with that one guy.
No, I mean...
He was like, really? You're better than that?
No, in comedy, I can't just show my butthole, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bobby Lee show his butthole?
Yeah, that's Bobby Lee. He should show his butthole.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is a cute butthole. I saw it. I think everybody, if you're in the game, you're going to see it. It's kind of like a rite of passage.
A rite of passage.
Yeah. Yeah, I interviewed Whitney Cummings the other day, and she said that you're one of us, and you can't get out of it now. And I was like, no, I'm not. And she's like, that's why you're one of us, because you won't say you're one of us. And she's like, you're not getting out. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. But that helped. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll hang out with you guys. I'm with you guys.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a little bit.
Solidarity.
Yeah. So I'm going to start showing my asshole to all my comedic friends, because you gotta make a name for yourself. And if they forget you, it's like, remember hideous asshole guy? They'll be like, oh yeah. It's pretty weird, right? Like to show your asshole to someone and then they're like, and they'll eat it. And then you show this other person and they're literally vomiting. Like, I feel like I did the...
I mean, from a certain point of view, the second one makes more sense than the first.
Yeah, no, I wasn't... It was... The weirdest part was that's the first time someone's vomited at my asshole.
Oh, that actually happened?
Yeah.
I would be
Jeremiah was seriously vomiting.
Oh, you showed it to Jeremiah.
Because Stevie Weeby wanted to see it.
Right.
And I was like, all right, motherfuckers, here it is. And Stevie Weeby, he might be a little bit gay.
Yeah.
He wanted to see it, and I think he wanted to keep seeing it.
Yeah, maybe that's the test. If that's the gaydar, is your asshole.
Jeremiah is very straight, you guys.
If you either throw up or if you get a boner, that's how you know. Depending.
It's just weird to see
And if you
someone...
get both, you're into some freaky shit.
Right.
I thought you just showed someone your butthole, like, and they were grossed out. I would be sad if that happened. Okay.
Nah, it was...
I'm glad it was for comedy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Doesn't take away that it's pretty scary.
Oh my God.
Depending on who you are, I guess. But yeah, that's, what can you do? You can't have everything great, Like, do I wish that it was great and that it had, like, rocket power so that I could, like, jump real big things? So that I could get away from the police when I invent fondue that is so good that it's a crime?
That's asking too much.
Sorry, I gotta go soon.
We're just about done, right?
Yeah, good.
When does the show start?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it.
We've been asking that question for over a decade.
A lot of
right?
people came here for something. Hope they had a good time.
This is the longest intro. I love it.
And we do have a thing. We're gonna
Do we?
Wait, make no mistake. We're going to do a thing.
Oh, yeah, we do have things. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like things. I'll do
I like
things.
activities.
We can do a thing. You guys want to do a thing?
Yeah.
Rachel, I know you're a youngin'. What is your level of familiarity with 90s rock and roll?
Mediocre. I don't know. Try me.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to hype myself up and then
Well, you got
under promise, over deliver.
You're sitting next to me.
Okay.
So you got to take that into account. I'm a moron. So you could brag.
Okay.
Feel like
Well,
you'd
I
be
don't
pretty
know.
safe.
I don't know. We'll
She
find
doesn't
out.
know, Michael.
Because like when I got off the plane last night and I went and did the Reading the Bible show with Dan, which was a great show. Thanks for having me. I was sitting with comics before that and I was like, was this a bad idea for us to do this segment? Because it's based on something from the 90s. And I think all of these comics were born in 2014.
Ew.
But you guys get it, right? How many of you people had like a brain and knew what was going on in the 90s?
He's like, how many of you are old? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was a really nice way to put that.
Thank you. So I wish I had the name of the listener in front of me who sent me this, because it's a terrific idea, and I have no idea how it could have taken us this long to finally definitively figure out who was the toughest man in 90s rock and roll.
Ooh.
Bracket style.
I'm going to be really good at this, just so you know.
Back alley street fighting.
Right, so back alley means you can't make up weapons.
Yeah.
You can't say if he has, being so-and-so's known to have a chainsaw, that doesn't mean
Nobody
he
has a
it there.
Ninja Turtle fork.
He's leaving the club, and the other guy's like, what's
Hey
up?
man, I heard your chick, my chick detector.
Yeah, she was in my DMs. Yeah. And
Okay.
then
we
it pops
put
off.
names on the board right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your brackets.
Marilyn Manson's on there. This is awesome. This is going to be so good. Some of these people would die if they fought somebody. Even if they won, they would still die after the fight.
I take Marilyn Manson over everyone because he can suck his own dick.
You're so stupid. That's if you see, he's fucking Santa now.
That's what, I choose my fighter. It's Marilyn Manson.
That's impossible.
He may not beat you up, but he will suck your dick.
I'll give you this. If you do fuck with him in an alleyway, he does have a knife on him for sure.
Well, all these guys do, but let's just assume that they've been disarmed.
Oh, well then he's going to die of a heart attack for it.
Herb Dean patted them down and made sure they didn't have any switchblades or mace.
I think a 4-year-old could beat Marilyn Manson because the amount of effort that it would take for him to kill the 4-year-old would kill him. Because he'd have to make an effort.
I feel like Marilyn Manson would use the power of emotional abuse to
Oh, right. Slowly
defeat
torture
his victim.
That's a weird alleyway fight,
His
just for
enemy.
the record. That's a weird fight. It just goes for days, where he just berates the baby.
Just
Sorry, Michael, go ahead.
So let's do this. We got our first our first two combatants are, you remember, this was the peak of Chris Cornell.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing Prime as well.
Yeah, this is with their 90s physiques.
Okay,
It's like half
sorry.
these guys are dead now.
Good point. Oh, yeah. That was going to come up sooner or later for sure. He looked great, though, Michael.
He did?
Not MMA great, but still great.
Okay, and then, so we got him squaring off against
Eddie Vedder.
This is a grunge.
Everybody knows what my vote is. That anybody can beat a fucking giggling goat.
Look at the guns on that giggling goat.
Yeah, but Chris Cornell is like...
Okay, here's something that I think you're going to need to ask yourself.
I just
Do we
realized.
think guys were tougher just because they didn't own shirts in the 90s?
No, because Axl Rose is not tough and he never wore a shirt. And he was kind of fit, but he was a biatch. Big time. Couldn't fight at all.
That's true.
I saw Chris Cornell once at a toy store, and he was with his children, but this is still not an exception. Because I got kids, and I've gone with bike rides. You don't wear a bicycle helmet that is like the wind-resistant one with the holes in it. You don't fucking wear that. And he had it on.
Yep.
And he had cargos on, and he had shit in the pockets. So I don't think he can fight for shit. Because you don't do that if you know how to fight. So I can't believe I'm going to say this, but my vote's for Eddie Vedder.
I think Eddie Vedder could go ballistic Jeremy style.
Right. Didn't he hang from a thing at one point?
Yes, he had expert climbing
He's
ability.
an expert
Right.
climber as well, that's right. Yeah, he'll climb him to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Eddie Vedder's our winner there.
Damn it. I hate that guy. sure he's a nice guy too. That's the worst part.
I doubt it. I hear
Well,
the
then
exact
fuck that
opposite.
guy.
Yeah.
He sounds like a goat.
So then you got, this is a battle of the master and the protege.
Ridiculous.
Trent Reznor versus Marilyn Manson.
This is ridiculous. What are we even talking about here? If there's no weapons, it's Reznor all day. Reznor was like lifting weights and shit. Reznor he was on heroin in the 90s. Fuck.
Who was not?
Manson was on cocaine in the 90s.
This guy right here, you see as an unstoppable force of nature.
Oh, what? Wait, what? I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, he got buff when he got sober.
Oh, he would have lost. Because Manson is crazy.
It's Manson.
God, he's so crazy.
Are those leggings he's wearing on
Man,
his arms?
Now I know where Manson got his shit. Like, he looks like he's, wow. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to Metallica.
Yeah.
You guys gotta go. Wait, no, you've got food. It's okay.
So here's... These guys clearly mean business.
You know,
Look at that eyeshadow.
it's a long fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna go for a while. Hopefully somebody gets on top and we can just call it you know what I mean? There you go, you won. You were on top for about 30 seconds. Let's call it. Let's get out of here. Fucking weirdos rolling around on each other in the fucking alleyway. Feathers everywhere. All right,
I could go either way. They really do have similar taste in wearing ladies' stockings on their arms. Crowd, what do you think? Trent Reznor?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or Manson?
Just me and that guy.
Yeah. Next up, we got the battle of
Dead people?
Yeah.
Original dead people, though.
I gotta be honest, I don't know who half these people are.
Wait.
I definitely know Hootie and the Blowfish, though. That's for sure.
We'll get to Hootie.
I fucking love Hootie.
What's crazy is Hootie would probably do really well in this category. Lane Staley is...
I know Gavin was like married to Gwen.
Oh, wow. That's fucking great. That's a real fucking accomplishment. Do you know
go
that?
Gwen. You know?
Alice in Chains.
Oh, yeah.
One of the greatest singers to ever do it.
Yeah, she's great.
He could not beat himself up.
Tell
Look
us
at that.
everything you know about Alice in Chains, Rachel, please.
This guy looks like he would sell me fentanyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I probably would have done it if I was of age in the 90s. But
Well, you would have been with him.
yeah, legend.
And then again, Scott Whalen, who is the Stone Temple Pilots. Do you know who they are?
I love stone temples.
You've never heard of Stone Temple
No,
Pilots?
I've heard of these things, you know.
You've heard of these things?
Okay, I listened to 90s hip hop.
So I'm aware of that
You know,
too.
like
There's-
I wasn't like an emo dude in the 90s.
It's
I was,
not emo.
I was 3.
Oh, it is,
I was
kinda.
3. I'm listening to beats, tapping that foot, getting the bop in. You know,
This is more-
like Nirvana. I heard that song, but like I wasn't like rape me. You know, my parents would have put me in the mental institution and like. Our daughter wants to be raped. That's a great song, though. I love it. Oh, don't put this on the recording. It's gonna be taken out of context.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm just saying, some of these dudes, I don't even know who they are.
Okay, Scott Whalen will beat the shit out of him. Let's go. Let's move on.
You think so?
Easily. He's the little dude. He's the littlest person that's ever lived.
I think he did mainly eat heroin.
Yeah.
I know that was like a common thing in the 90s. Like that was just like, they're just like heroin and making music and.
Yeah, it was really cool. You should
Yeah, it
have been
sounds
there.
really cool.
Everybody was doing it.
Yeah. Why isn't Kurt Cobain on this one?
I didn't put the people who like died immediately on.
Oh, there was.
Because
Okay.
just saying, oh, he would have beat him to death is like, oh, right.
Oh, you just waited.
Yeah, I
the recent
did,
ones?
I did the people who at least lasted through the. Oh, no. Lane Staley didn't last through the 90s, did he?
Yeah.
No good reason. No good reason.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
He could be in a cage
Yeah.
waiting to take on the ultimate win.
Yeah, but that's
okay.
spoiler alert. At the
Yeah.
very end, he jumps in for whoever
He's
is
an
the winner.
alternate. He's an alternate. Yeah.
Gavin Rossdale loses. Oh wait, Scott Staff. What are you, dude? This shit is annoying me. I hope they
which
both
one-
fucking
what-
kill each other.
Which band is Scott Stapp from?
Thank you. Now that is cool. That is the correct answer. Keep going.
What is this?
Who fucking cares? That's the name of it.
98 degrees?
Yeah. Yes. It's 98 degrees.
What is
This was
And
a
they all suck.
This is from a Chippendales knockoff they opened at a
What
rest
is it?
area.
Dude, I seen this billboard in Vegas. Thunder from Down Under. What is it?
Man, fuck those guys. Right? Like, fuck those guys. That's the kind of shit that makes us look bad. Like, guys, I mean. 'Cause we're not about that. We never were. We got a little caught up. Chicks were like, ew. And then, whoops. But we didn't mean that, and we apologize.
What's the band name?
I apologize on behalf of them at least. Fuck, man, that's so bad.
Creed? Ring a
fucking
bell?
hate those people.
Creed?
Yeah,
That's
we're
Creed?
talking Creed, yeah.
Okay, why were we so mad at them this whole time? They're not that bad looking.
Oh my God!
I'm just kidding. Fuck Creed. They're the worst.
Okay.
God damn it. You
Creed-
guys ruined it. She was about to say good things about Creed.
No, for a second I thought Creed was Nickelback, and then I was like, I don't know who's
They
worse.
are Nickelback.
I realized Creed is the Nickelback of Creed.
They're the Nickelback of whatever.
Nickelback is the Creed of. Yeah. Oh, do we have beef with Creed? Should we fight them?
Why you gotta do it, Michael? Can't we just move on? People know.
He's hot.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can beat
Oh wait,
anyone up in
Bush.
an alleyway?
I've heard of Bush.
I bet.
Yeah, Glycerine.
You know all the good
Glycerine.
songs, huh?
Glycerine, right?
Yeah, no, yep, timeless fucking hit.
Yeah, can you sing a little bit? I don't remember.
Glycerine. I don't know.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
He says
Can someone
Glycerine.
do it?
He says it
Oh, there's no band.
over and over again. Wham,
How
wham.
often does it work out for you in life to just go, hit it, boys?
I thought you were the DJ. There was a DJ back there. It would be great to, you know.
That would be awesome. Yeah. If we had a traveling big band.
Yeah.
So,
I think Gavin Rossdale could beat that entire boy band.
Yeah. Super
And
hot.
he's gay. I mean that in the nicest way.
some have said.
Who are we voting for out of these fucking douches? Who?
No way, mate. It's Jason Ellis here, representing Liquid Death, my new obsession. This is my favorite thing to drink in the world. Sure, water is a thing that I drink a lot, that Liquid Death make, but these iced teas have changed the face of my game.
And unlike pretty much every iced tea that you're going to find in the store, it's not loaded with sugar. You know it. That stuff that you've been buying, it's kind of gross. Nothing's supposed to be that sweet. It sure isn't good for you. Liquid Death iced teas aren't just not healthy. They're actually like healthy, just lightly sweetened with a little bit of agave, not
mate.
weird corn syrup, just a little touch of caffeine, and they are fortified with B vitamins.
Grim Leafer, Armless Palmer, and my favorite, Rest in Peach, are all delicious and not bad for you. They got none of that stuff within there that's going to make you germy weird, and the water that's in there is high-level water.
Straight
Google
from
it.
the Alps. Liquid Death's new iced teas are available now with free shipping on Amazon and at retailers near you. As an added bonus, Jason Ellis Show listeners get 20% off their first Liquid Death apparel purchase, available exclusively at liquiddeath.com/Ellis. Exclusions may apply. That is...
Make sure you do it, everybody. That's liquiddeath.com/Ellis.
Yeah, okay, Gavin, just because I don't want to see Creed anymore.
I'm willing to abide by that. I don't think that's true. Scott Stapp seems like the guy who was like the tight end on the high school football team and then found Jesus for a weekend and wrote like 4 songs about it.
Does that mean you're going to put him in the fucking winner bracket?
No, I'm willing to abide by the whims of the crowd here.
Okay.
Besides, I want to move on to easily the most tantalizing first round matchup. Oh. The death match for the ages, Hootie versus Beck.
I'm voting Hootie. Because Beck is a loser.
Yeah, I mean, Beck is one of
That was
the
a Beck
flimsiest humans alive. And Hootie, he lifts weights with Tiger Woods, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but isn't he Tiger Woods' friend? If you're Tiger Woods' friend, like close friend, you do steroids. You do. You guys do steroids, and you go in the backyard, you know what I mean, and you like lift weights, and then you go to the secret room where all the ladies blow you, and the wives don't know. And then you go play golf and you hit the ball real far because you've been fucking whacking up Tiger Woods roids.
You know what's interesting?
That's what's going on there.
A lot of these guys, I had to be careful to make sure I found a photo from the 90s because many of them, if they're not dead, are way more fit now than they were at the time. Yeah, Darius has got like guns and shit, but make no mistake.
You call him Darius, it's Hootie.
When Hootie first exploded on the scene,
you called him as like...
This is who we're talking about.
He'd still beat him.
It's Hootie.
He'd still beat him. Everybody can beat him.
All day, Hootie.
Everybody. Yeah, Hootie for sure.
You think you could take Beck and Michael Stipe there at the exact same time?
Yes. Why is he doing that? Next category. James Hetfield is the winner. Next question.
Well, at least let's put the name out there.
If any of you disagree, fuck everybody. Does Dave Mustaine have the rage because he's not in Metallica anymore? Yes.
Yeah.
That is a lot of rage.
That's definitely what he's got going
And
for
does he
him.
do yoga? Yes. But it's James fucking Hetfield. Fuck off. He'll burn through his fucking face just looking at him. And then he'll be left in a pool of fucking lava. From the burning eyes of the fucking wolf demon, Underlord. Fuck off.
Oh my God. That guy looks like he should be on a romance novel.
That's so unfair, but I love it. That's so mean. That's like the worst. Man, he was having a bad day, and they took a photo.
The question isn't...
That is not fair.
Will James beat up Dave? The question is, how much will Dave like it?
Goddamn, Dave.
Why is he trying to seduce
He looks
him?
like he's shitting out dicks right now.
He's Flabio.
Yeah.
All right, it's Hetfield. Anthony Kiedis versus Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Again, just because the guy didn't wear shirts doesn't mean he's tough. Can we agree on that?
But he did have some body muscle, and Fred Durst never did.
He was in Point Break.
Who was in Point Break?
Kiedis.
Yeah, what? He got beat up by fucking Keanu Reeves, dude. How tough is that? He got slapped by Keanu. No. He got beat by the old dude. Oh, man. I hate this fucking game.
Anthony Kiedis there, poised to unleash the fucking fury.
Look, he's got muscles.
Yeah, but Fred did it all for the nookie. You know?
That is not Fred Durst's real stomach.
Fred lasted like 4 seconds. Anthony was always built. He's still built.
There you go. A lady knows. Anthony has been built. He's always been built. Fred Durst has never worked out. This is like, that was him starving for a month for that photo. He's a round fellow. And it's okay, but it's just what it is.
All right. And then Dave Grohl versus Dexter Holland of The Offspring.
Oh.
Really?
Now, I'm not even kidding. I don't know if this is a picture of Dexter Holland or Axl Rose. He said Dexter, but I have no way of verifying that.
Yeah. Against
this unstoppable killing machine.
Isn't it? It's physical to play drums, isn't it? Yeah. What does the Offspring guy do? And he's in Offspring. Singer. Singers are pussies. Drummers are the athletes of the band.
Kinda.
Yeah, I know. He looks like such a sap. I know.
It's the most targeted shit ever. Because think about like Vinnie Paul.
Vinnie Paul could knock you out.
But Vinnie Paul could probably bike to the top of a mountain with the strength in his legs and could knock you out with the strength in his arms.
Yeah.
But might not be able to do a single sit-up.
Yeah, but so that does. You don't need to do a sit up
I'm
to
just
kick
saying
your ass.
it's weird how they're like targeted. They're
It's
animals.
not a fucking jazzercise off. It's a fucking
That's
fight.
right.
Dexter Holland
Yeah.
in the fight, in a physical fight.
His best friend is a man named
How
Noodles.
tall are they? How tall are they? The same height?
I think they're both like at least 6 something. I don't think anybody has a major reach advantage here.
Man, this is
Well,
crazy.
it does have the drum like strength, you know.
Okay, let's put it to the crowd. You got Dave Grohl. They just like Foo Fighters.
It's not that they don't. It's because Offspring sucks.
Or Dexter from Offspring.
All right. there
I've
you go.
never heard anybody ride so hard for Offspring in my entire life. That was so weird to be a part of.
That's like old 90s, early 90s versus late 90s, I feel like, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like old millennial, new millennial. I don't know. It's very different. I liked Offspring. Hate me. I don't know.
Okay, so then, as we make our way to the top, you get Eddie Vedder versus Trent Reznor. Let me refresh everybody's memory there.
Oh my God.
I don't like this game anymore. Keeps making people I really like look really lame. Trent Reznor is such a man.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Oh man. I seriously stopped doing that. I don't want to be here anymore. That's not cool. Especially when it's against that other goat dude. No.
I want to fight you like an animal.
All right, hurry up. Fucking put Eddie Vedder on the fucking list. Good for you. Congratulations.
Who wins?
He fucking wins. He fucking
All
wins.
right.
Everybody beats that guy. What the fuck? Fuck.
And then
He's not winning, so it doesn't matter. He's not fucking beating James Hetfield. He's not fucking beating James Hetfield.
I did not see either of these guys advancing, but we got Gavin Rossdale against. Where did you go, Scott Weiland?
Yeah, did any of you
Dude,
guys...
these guys are just making out.
Did any of you guys ever see either of them play? Like, if any of you ever seen them play? I've seen both of them. I don't know what era it was, but Scott Weiland was out of his fucking mind, and it was convincing as fuck. And if he was like, "Hey, fucking outside," I'd be like, "Fuck, man, I don't know."
For people,
Goddamn, you are fucking like he is shredded. First of all, like he's got veins in his nipples because he doesn't eat. And he's fucking sunken, like fucking, like just eating his own meat. And his eyes are fucked out of his head. And he's like, if you don't got crack or some shit, I'll fucking eat your face. That's the guy you don't want to fuck with.
the thing that you just did with your arms up, what's the, monkey with armpit hair? That's like how they attack.
Dude, I swear he came out once.
Yeah, orangutan, thank you. The armpit hair monkeys, thank you. These are my people.
He scared me, and I was like 100 feet away, and I was scared of him.
The only thing Bush has going for him is that like he goes to the gym. Like
Sex appeal.
He actually wants to have abs, so he's probably.
But you're
fit.
making him now, you're talking about 90s him, and he was a frail lady when he was in the 90s.
This is before Gwen.
This is before he got divorced from the bearded lady.
That's Gwen?
Yeah, she got peach fuzz. Which is fine. What? I know. Who am I? I'm hideous. I know.
No. She's just a girl.
She's just a girl with a beard. She put too much makeup
Gwen
on, then you
is
can
so
see the
perfect.
makeup on the fucking bum fluff.
I would take Gwen's peach fuzz any day. For sure.
She's got as much peach fuzz on her face as Little Richard. One time I was in an elevator with Little Richard because I was super drunk and I was in the elevator and I was singing Bon Jovi with my friend. And fucking the elevator door opens and it's him. And I'm like, wait, I know who that is. And I'm trying to think of the name. And then I'm like, yeah. That's like Little Richard, like the dude that invented rock and roll, and he's like, "Hey boys, you guys singing in there? Wow!" And I'm like, "What the fuck, nah?" And then he stands in between both of us, and I just looked at his head, and his head had so much makeup. He had so much makeup in his ear. I was like, he can't even hear. I wasn't even sure if it was his real ear, because there was so many things stuck on. It was, and his legs didn't. He walked like this. He was like gonna die, but he was a really nice person, and he had like a furry makeup beard. So does Gwen Stefani, moving right along.
I think you wrapped that up nicely.
Thank you.
Look, guys, we all knew it was a matter of time before these Goliaths ran into one another.
Nobody fucking say shit. No fucking jokes. It's fucking 90s, so shut up. No, it's not. It's not. Why? How? Fuck you guys. Impossible. How? Explain how that happens. He's like, hey, I'm Hootie. I'm like happy and shit. James is not happy. It's at the front in the alleyway, and it's like, what'd you say? He's like, look, man, do we really have to go there? James is already pissed. He was pissed before they went into the alleyway. So when it's like, what'd you say? It's fucking, that's what I said. And then it's fucking, and it's over. Yes, I said foot stomp Hootie. That's what I said. It's a street fight. James Hetfield is not losing. He's got those boots on with the big heels. Fucking, boom, shut up. Hootie's got like little Converse fucking low cuts. Fuck that shit. James got wolf rings.
Hootie's got jorts.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't win in jorts. Yeah. Creeping death, whatever that. Yeah, he wrote that, so that makes him a great fighter. Everybody knows that.
And
Next.
then death incarnate in the person of Anthony Kiedis. And Dave Grohl has come to the screen as soon as I can figure out where my cursor is.
I think this is the end of Grohl. I mean, it's so unfortunate.
Are you guys sure? I'm not buying it either. But he's a drummer. Those arms, guys.
Yeah, maybe he hadn't drummed enough yet.
Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, whoa, Steve-O with long hair.
Which one?
They both look like Steve-O. I gotta be honest, I thought those were the same person.
Have we touched on one band that you've ever listened to?
No.
All right, we're down to the final four, which gets us to Eddie Vedder versus Scott Weiland. Vedder is going to be so pissed this guy is still around. Wait, what was that? Excuse me?
What did someone say?
Yeah, that's right. They can't bring weapons, but they can bring their addictions. Scott cannot feel a goddamn thing.
I was gonna say, man, every time I saw him, it was never in a sleep junkie. He was like a fucking alive junkie, you know? He's like the one that you're scared of when they ask for money, not the one where you're like, nah, you just give him whatever he wants so he goes away.
No, Scott's the, like, let me help you fix some stuff.
Dude, he's got
junkie.
ghost eyes. Like,
Yeah.
they're like really surprised all the time.
Yeah, I hate to.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're halfway to figuring out that Scott Weiland was the toughest man in grunge. Okay.
Man, Ricky Rackman actually got lucky.
What happened? What are you talking about?
Ricky Rackman talked shit on them because he was living in Alice in Chains' ass when he had that TV show that he still talks about on TikTok.
Yep.
Loser. But yeah, he was like, those guys are copying Alice in Chains, and then Scott was like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I was like, please do that. But it was rock and roll. They were like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then they never fucked anybody up.
It's not like hip hop where they're like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then they fuck you up.
It was like a
Hip hop guys murder each other. I respect that.
Motley Crue like challenged Axl to a fight.
It's supposed to be a pay-per-view.
Right, and it was like for sure gonna happen, and No, it didn't.
Did any rock guys ever actually fight any
No.
rock guys?
I mean, Danzig got punched backstage, but that's not fair.
But it was never a Clash of the Titans, right? Because nobody knows who that guy is. Literally his legal on his driver's license. It could say the guy who knocked out Danzig.
No, the guy that knocked him out was in a metal band.
But was it?
But it wasn't that big.
That you had ever heard of?
Yes, some people know the band.
Who's
Sorry.
the band?
It wasn't the guy from 311. Holy shit, that is like.
Do we have security? Can we get this guy the fuck out of here?
Guy. Thank you, Michael.
I know that band. That's a band I
Yeah,
recognize.
fucking course you do. You
311.
fucking love Creed, 311, all the Hootie, all the fucking best music of the 90s.
Hand, let's sing it.
So many greats.
We need some songs.
Hit it, boys.
Yeah. That's next year. This is in the budget for next year.
The winners perform and die.
All right.
Who's next? I don't like that you put him in this. I'm going to have a meet and greet after this, and I'm not going to want to meet anybody because they didn't vote for James Hetfield to win.
Right.
So you're obviously not my friends. Who's he against? Shut up, Michael. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's not even fucking close. God, I fucking hate this show. I hate this show. Fuck this show. Fuck off. No, I'm not looking up there. No, he can't.
What I
No,
gotta get to put it in you.
Make it stop, man.
Hey, James Hetfield, the most metal man who ever lived. Anthony Kiedis was in Point Break.
Hell yeah, good point. I mean, James
He's been a surfer his whole life.
James Hetfield could skate. I've seen Anthony Kiedis ride a motorcycle, and he can't ride a motorcycle.
You can wear a sock on his dick.
Does that make you good at fighting?
They're both hot.
No, he doesn't. Dude, shut up. Doesn't Kiedis do? Shut the.
I heard he rolls, bro. 10th planet.
He does not go to 10th planet. No, he doesn't. Never happened. Oh, get hot.
He seems like an honorary Brazilian.
He's not Brazilian. James
He's just got a certain boha thing about him.
His middle name's Gracie. I'm more afraid.
His middle name is not Gracie.
Yeah.
He is not related to the Gracies in any fucking way. Stop.
It's actually-
Make everybody stop.
Technically, it's the head hot chili peppers.
Stop.
Thank you.
Make it stop.
Who do you got, Anthony Kiedis? Or James Hetfield?
Yes.
Guy's got no spine whatsoever. All right.
Hate this show.
So I think that I should have been paying closer attention to who was winning, but I think that means we have a final throwdown showdown between.
Fuck you, dude. I'm not supposed to cuss on this podcast.
What?
Yeah, I ruined the show.
Oh,
Here we
no.
It doesn't matter who wins. I'm okay with this. Because if you lose to a crackhead, it's not really losing, you know? But I still say it's like
He's got angles you're not going to see coming.
James is going to land the first shot because he's the most angry. And James is not scared of anything because he's James. So he'll be like, whoa, crackface. And he'll be like, but I'm not going out like a bitch, so I'll punch crackface. Crackface won't feel it because he's on crack. So he will immediately grab on and start trying to bite James's face because he's on crack and he's going to eat his face. And James will be like, dude, you're not seriously trying to bite my face. And James is a family man and he doesn't want to go there. But when he feels the teeth start to chew his face, James goes, right, it's time. And then he puts his thumbs in Crack's face and pushes his thumbs in his eyeballs into his brains and pulls his brains out of his face and howls at the moon like a wolf. Be a close fight, but I mean, James would have a big hole in his face because he did get a piece of his face bit off by a crackhead.
The key to beating Weiland is definitely surviving the first minute.
Yeah. In the end, Weiland has no brains or eyes, so it's pretty much James's victory, is my opinion.
Right.
But what do I know?
Which is all well and good, except that now James has had 4 incredibly tiring fights, and a perfectly fresh Kurt Cobain is walking into the ring. Kurt Cobain slowly, button by button, removing the cardigan.
That's pretty scary shit.
Courtney Love going, knees, baby, knees!
Yeah, no, that's good advice. Thank God people yell that right at the right time, right? Yeah, no. No. Thank you. Let's move on.
All right, well, then it's official. Congratulations to James Hetfield. Everybody,
that was a close one.
Hell yeah.
make sure you put that in his @ reply so he knows.
Yeah. He'll be thrilled.
It's going to be a big day for him.
Oh, shit. That made me nervous, man.
What's the next game?
I got nothing.
That's it?
Yeah, I literally, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do what?
90s hip hop.
All right.
Really?
I mean, I'm not prepared to do that, but it's interesting to think about because everybody talked about killing each other and occasionally did, but it was never a hand-to-hand thing. Nobody even threatened. Nobody even said, "I will punch you," right?
Nah, somebody punched somebody for sure.
But I don't remember when people were writing songs about each other, it was always like, "I've got a gun and I'll shoot you with it."
Dre punched a lady. Does that count?
So far, he's winning.
Right. Just saying. Suge Knight punched a lot of people. Yeah, but you know what? Suge Knight fought with everybody else. Suge Knight by himself with no weapons. I know he's big, but he's a big fat person, and you don't last that long. You got 30 seconds, and even that last 15, I can feel you gassing. And then all I got to do is just stay away from your hands. If I don't got no jacket on or anything, you can't grab on. I just keep pushing hands off. Then you get tired, get a leg. And then as soon as you drop one knee, foot to the face, you're done. You're going to sleep, Shug.
The only person we know that he defeated hand-to-hand was Vanilla Ice.
I believe DMX could do really well. Because DMX, one time he skated and he had Timberlands on. He never skated before, ever. And the dude could just skate. Yeah, he skated X Games. He was there, and Bucky Lassick had his board. He was like, "I'll show you, man, if you want." And he was like, "Yeah, okay." And then the dude started pumping on the ramp, going from one side to the other, and we were both looking at each other like, "Is he fucking with us? Can he skate?" And then he did a few things where I was like, "Nah, he doesn't know what skateboarding is." And then just started pumping the ramp and got his own speed. I'd never seen anybody learn that fast. So I was this was before he got a belly and stuff and died, but this was back when he was skinny. And I remember I didn't want to say, those are not the best shoes for that.
You know what he is?
DMX, I was like, you can do whatever you want.
You know what he is? A Rough Rider.
Yeah.
That's how they roll.
She knows.
All right.
That's
never
correct.
Mind.
That's correct.
So he would probably win.
I can give you some names. Big Pun.
He can't. He's gonna die.
We need a visual chart. That's got to be
ODB.
Milli Vanilli were pretty fit.
They weren't hip hop.
Do you know what?
Oh yeah, that's a really good argument. They weren't hip hop.
Let's do
Who the fuck? What is that?
They
racist?
they actually won the first Grammy for rapping.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, they're back on the list.
Yeah.
What a bummer that would be because they're not.
Oh,
This one lady is very pissed that they're not hip hop, but they did rap, and if
Milli Vanilli?
yeah,
No, they were pop. They were not.
yeah, but they did a hip hop song.
No, it's like
they rapped in. You know what is?
also did a hip hop song.
They-
She was not nominated.
All right,
They won a Grammy for "Girl I'm Gonna Miss."
me
Girl, you know it's true.
me and this lady are gonna fight.
Okay. Winner gets Big Pun.
Whoever wins. Man, Big Pun's hands. His hands are having a heart attack.
I know.
Like they're so fat. What the man? That is he's like a baby man. That's the toughest person in the world, though. If you're a baby, but you're a full size, I always thought this. If you're a baby, like a 1-year-old, but you were like 7 feet tall, you would fuck up everybody. Because your hands and how big your head is and how wide your legs are and stuff, like you can't walk, but if you fucking fall over near me and I get like one of those weird baby hands on you, like have you ever seen a baby grab a dog's ear? It's because it doesn't know how to use its dumb hand yet, so it's like, oh, and then the dog's ear gets near it, it's like, ah, and just fucking full
grip.
Like I don't want to use the word, but the R word, strength.
Oh no, I know that word.
Yeah, and if they did that to you,
Republicans.
Yeah.
if it was a 7-foot baby and it fell into and his hand got on you, he would crush your head, I believe.
Oh, this guy will kill Hetfield.
Yeah, like that.
The toughest man in hip hop. This man, baby.
I guess maybe a 5-year-old might be better because they can stand up.
That's
Like
a huge
7-foot
advantage.
5-year-old might be the toughest fighter in the world.
They'll make you cry.
Yeah. Nah, because when you get a little bit older, you understand that you're hurting things. This is getting dark.
Yeah.
If you're like 1 and
This took
2,
a turn.
you could rip something's head off and not know that needed that head to survive. But when you're 5, you're like, oh man, I definitely hurt that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's his head, that's his body, that's not good. He's gonna be bummed about that. But when you're like 2, you're like, I don't even know, mama did it. You know? That guy's tough.
Yeah, toddlers are monsters.
Yeah, I headbutted my mom accidentally. Made her nose bleed growing
In
up.
the womb or
No,
recently?
Like, she was like strapping me into like the car seat and like our fucking heads, like her head went up and my head went down.
Yeah, I've done that.
Typical mom shit,
You remember that? How recently was this?
It was not recent. I was like a kid,
Oh, you remember it?
I was I was like old enough to remember that kind of, like I hurt my mom,
Yeah.
But it's okay. She hurt me for the years after that. It's fine.
She got her revenge. Played the long game.
So.
I slapped my grandma once,
Oh shit.
accidentally.
Hey, man.
Backhanded her.
When grandmas get out of line, they don't really leave you any choice.
That's what I was playing the piano, and she said something. I was like, whatever. I didn't know she was that close, and I slapped her.
Yeah.
And it was her piano, too.
I think that's called geriatric abuse.
Right. Well, I said sorry.
Yeah, nowadays
Oh, that's
that'll get you a silver alert.
Yeah.
A what?
Silver. We have that. Do you know
On
what
your
silver
phone?
alert?
No.
are? If like a grandma or grandpa goes missing in America, they will tell everyone via phone.
That's weird. In Australia, they don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
It's called,
That's how it
it's
should
called
be.
He left.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Grandma's gone walkabout.
Yeah, I feel like...
Grandma's gone wild.
Yeah.
Grandma's down under. That's
I feel like-
a Pornhub search.
Accidentally punched my mom.
What? This turned into like a
If anybody's
confession hour.
I meant to come close, but
Wait, you did a fake punch?
I did a
but
fake.
you
I did a
landed
fake punch, and yeah,
Dude.
followed properly. Yeah.
it? How do you explain that you faked the punch?
I think I did it more than once.
Oh, you used to do fake punches at your mum's face?
Yeah.
You're such a fucking tough guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fake punches at your mum's face. For what?
I don't. It's hard to remember now.
Were you like being a Bruce Lee or something?
I'm sure she had it coming. Yeah. Look, I'm 1 inch man. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, because that makes sense. If I go, Mom, I just saw Bruce Lee do the 1 inch punch. Watch this.
Yeah.
And punch her in the face. That is different. That's fair.
I think I was flashing my amazing ability to almost punch her.
Right. Because sometimes
Which I was almost perfect at.
I used to do the 1 inch punch a lot. And oftentimes it was more than 1 inch, I believe.
Yeah.
How many inches was it?
It might have gone 2.
Ask his grandma.
Wow.
Seriously, though, I want to try and make some different fondue. I'm kind of pissed. I mean, bread is pretty shitty these days. think
How
we could
many?
do some,
How
like,
many
something
kinds
different.
of? How many kinds of goo are scientifically possible? I had nacho cheese in 2 states yesterday.
Okay, you guys are just talking about basic fondue. You need to live a little. You can put fruits and veggies.
Yeah,
and all
that's-
kind. You can. There's
yeah, but that was like-
the limit of things you can dip does not exist. I mean, you can really just like you can dip body part. Like, why does it have to start? Like, just fun. Just do it. Like.
Wait, did you just say dip body parts?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, not to eat, but like,
That's
it's
a big
like,
fountain.
I'm just saying, like,
Well, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a big fountain to get your body parts in it, you fucking
I
assholes.
don't know what you're into.
But that is a
there's
cool
fondue,
body.
There's fondue, and then there's fondue.
I would like to do that.
Look, it's nacho cheese, my balls.
What about a nacho cheese shower? You just go under it and then you come out and go, hey, everybody, what's
Yeah.
I know. Now everybody can
That's
vomit.
what makes you throw up at this point.
Yeah. What about if I go upside down and pour it into my butt?
Yeah. It goes up.
I've done my job today.
It's going to come out of there anyways. You might as well, it's an exit.
Or what about in your mouth and then you squirt it out like a fountain
Yes.
onto your nachos?
Fondue do.
Like everybody walks by and I go,
Man,
Fondue do? You
Man.
guys.
where were you when I was at LAX yesterday?
everybody just walks by with their fruit and I got chocolate in my mouth. I just,
Yeah.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
You tried sushi models.
Yeah. Who is the person?
Give my boys cheese.
Who is the person, celebrity, that you would be okay with if you had some strawberries and they spit the chocolate out of their mouth onto your strawberry? Who would? Me? That was a girl's voice too. Fuck yeah! I'll spit everywhere.
Look at the guy's face.
Is that your husband right there? I'll spit on him too. I don't care.
Who's the clean your closet lady? Marie Kondo?
Yeah.
Is that really her name?
Spark Joy, Marie Kondo. Yeah, Marie Kondo.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could spit food. It would be fine. It would be better.
Oh, that's what you're into?
I'm not into it. I just feel like she could perfect food.
Yeah.
Orally.
Like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what sparks your joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I don't know. Fucking.
Probably Johnny Knoxville, right?
No, that's like my boss. You're weird.
I know, but then you'd make a video.
No, he's like these guys are like my grandpa. They're like so
Well, I
old
didn't
now.
say. Oh, you want to? Okay, so you're gonna fuck the person that spits the chocolate. out.
This is like a platonic thing?
No.
Oh God.
Well, it didn't have to be sexual. I'd be more into Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm like Barack Obama.
I would like him to spit Bud Light on my face.
I want a president to spit in my mouth.
Ooh, wait, that's way better.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Which
wow.
you're
president
talking.
would you want to spit in your mouth?
You know what? What about this?
Did Jimmy Carter
Spider-Man.
die yet?
No.
Still?
I think he's still kicking. He's still spitting.
Oh my God, that's like all he's doing now.
Who?
Jimmy Carter is still alive?
I think
It's like
so.
some sort of hospice
I'm not
Lou
going
Gehrig
anywhere
record.
near that old mouth. No way. Yeah. Ooh, old people spitting eggs into your mouth. That's my hell. That's my hell.
Wait,
When
but
I
what
die-
kind of eggs? Like scrambled eggs?
Doesn't fucking
hard-boiled
matter,
eggs,
man. Old people and eggs.
runny
That's
eggs,
it.
egg whites, over easy, over
It's gotta
hard.
be. It's gotta be.
eggs and bacon. Like what?
It's over easy. He's
Deviled
seen
eggs.
it. It's over easy. It's a
No.
thing that old people like to do. They want to challenge their mouth, even though they know their mouth cannot do it anymore.
Oh, it's so good. I would eat that right now.
And they got a quivering mouth because they've got an old mouth, and they quiver the fucking runny cum stuff out. It's
What kind of eggs are you eating? That is not
over easy.
Oh,
then
you're
they make
doing
the
that.
fucking clear
The
stuff
cum
come out of their
eggs.
mouth.
Yeah, that's the cum eggs. You
It's
can't
not
eat
cool.
those. Yeah. Ooh, egg salad. I love that. Yeah, hard. That's not the only thing that's hard.
Can't do it, man. Even when old people open their mouth, this scares me. Something bad's gonna come out. Is it done? Okay, good. Fuck. I told you one time I was at a beach restaurant where I used to eat when I was in rehab, and I went back there because it had a night.
Where did you go to rehab?
Somewhere in Malibu for fuck
Nice.
faces. I stayed in Pierce Brosnan's old house, and I had his room. He was doing pretty well. But I used to go to this cafe, this fucking shitty restaurant on the beach because it's always dolphins, and I was going there, and then this old couple, they were so sweet, they were so old, and they were sitting next to each other, and I was like, "Aw," and I think I was like also getting divorced, and I was like, "You fucked that up," and so I was feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, "That's not gonna happen to you," and I was like, "Man, I missed out." And then the dude put the eggs on toast. He picked up the toast and bit it. And the egg bit started running down, and then she bit hers, and I was like, "Oh my God, I think I fucking did the right thing." Like, I don't want to. That's love.
Yeah.
Ew. I think I'm just gonna fuck dudes. Yeah. Oh man.
He's gonna fertilize her. Well, I don't think her eggs are to be fertilized anymore.
You can't do that. You can't do that with you. It's probably better to eat with a hose if you're old, I think. Just fucking joking around.
Oh, check out this Kickstarter. Somebody wants to make a movie.
I can't just stop.
Real?
Old people eating eggs in 3D.
Wow.
It's currently got 65 backers. Folks, we can do this.
Man, I'm doing it. It makes me feel sick. I'm doing it. I'm seeing worse in my head than behind me. But it's in my head now.
They already have 65 backers. That's so impressive.
Oh.
That's excellent.
Maybe you could get like a lip rejuvenation. You know how they do that? Maybe they don't yet.
Oh, a lip?
Yeah, like you know how people rejuvenate their faces?
Yes.
What about this bit?
Like make the muscles in their lips
Yeah, can't you
work
shoot
again?
it up with stuff to make it not so fucking bad at holding eggs? What about if you get like plastic, hear me out, like duck lips put in, so you like, you know how birds eat when they go,
I feel like
I would rather see old people eat like that, where they all lean back and go, because then it'll be fun to be at the restaurant. You'd be like,
Just like
yo,
never-
check it out, old guy's gonna eat in a minute. Here he goes.
I never thought eggs were like a difficult eating.
Tell that to 80-year-olds. It's tough. We'll all be lucky to make it there, though, right? I've seen some old people. Saw George Foreman the other day punching a heavy bag at 80.
Which one? The George Foreman or his son?
You're talking to a 50-year-old, so whenever I refer to, it's the first one.
original
Yeah. But he was hitting the heavy bag at 80 because he takes care of himself. So I feel like you can't do what I do, but you should do a little bit of what I do. That's the thing. I fucked up. Like, you should definitely take care of yourself. You should definitely exercise and shit, but don't get too into it, because then I think I'm gonna die. Like, I'm on fire a little bit. Like, I'm burning because I just want to keep smashing shit. And I think my body's like, dude, slow down. But I'm like, I can't. I'm used to it. So fuck. I'm just gonna die a little earlier, because if you sweat too much, you die too. Did you know that?
If you sweat too much?
Yeah, TikTok told me. It's true.
Is there any doctors here to verify that? 'Cause
Everybody
I'm
here's a
just
doctor.
gonna think that for the rest of my life. If he doesn't, no one. If
This
no
is
one.
a seminar.
If
You
no
fat
one.
bitch.
Can I
into a
lay a
seminar.
bet as to whether or not anybody here is a doctor?
I don't know. This is Portland.
That guy's got a suit on, but
Yeah,
he ain't a doctor.
This guy looks like he's gonna
That suit is just to
represent-
scam people of their money.
Yeah.
No, it's because you are getting married right now.
I'm supporting you
Why do you need a suit on to support me?
because it shows that I care and that I wanted to like.
Yeah, the rest of you fucking
Wait, you put a
losers.
suit on so that you would look like...
I almost wore sweatpants on stage, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, sorry, what?
Just at every event I've ever gone to of yours.
Aw.
I met you the first time at the last Ellis Mania in at the Hard Rock.
I bet you a bunch of times, and you always wear a suit.
At Vegas, the Vegas show I met you. I got my girlfriend with me last time.
What a guy I am, huh? I don't remember. No, it's not that okay. I mean, people say I get knocked out a lot. I'm like, yeah, it hasn't really affected me yet, but I've met you several times and you always wear a suit. Fuck me, man. I got to figure out how to get a brain.
I mean, in your,
I appreciate
in
that
your
you
defense,
you know?
in your defense, how many listeners do we have who look like 80s stockbrokers?
I know.
How can we
You think I
possibly
know?
keep them all straight?
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks everybody for coming out. You guys are fucking awesome. Are we stopping?
We can stop. We can be done.
I want to thank Rachel for being out. Everybody go check out.
Thank you guys.
She's a proper comedian, so go to rachelwolfsen.com.
Just
Maybe?
follow me on Instagram
There you go.
if you guys want. We'll talk about Creed, you know. I'm just kidding, Jason. Fuck Creed.
There you go.
You know.
So I'll be around. Anybody? I know I got a lot of DMs from everybody saying, "Will I hang out?" Yes, I will totally hang out. I'll take photos. I'll sign the book, or I mean, whatever the hell. I'll be here because I know that I wouldn't be here if you all didn't show up. So don't freak out. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be around. Thanks so much, everybody, for supporting the Jason Ellis Show. Thanks. Make sure you tip everybody that got your drinks and shit because they're making this thing work.